All right, well, I thought I'd do another Loadstar update because, well, I think only one person asked for an update, but there's probably a lot of other people that were kind of wondering. And I never really get to mess with this truck too much anymore, but I've been trying to work a little bit on it. So I got the bed painted last night. It doesn't match the cab at all, but there's a reason for that, which I'm going to address. Basically, I forgot how to paint because I haven't done it in a long time. So I was supposed to be tacking off the paint between coats, and I wasn't doing that. I was just building it, so it's kind of like sandpaper right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand it down with 400 grit and then do one more coat. And that's actually what I did in the cab too. I had forgot I did it like that because you know, a lot of people think that I'm a great painter, but the truth is I'm not a good painter at all. I'm good at sanding, and most of my paint experience has to do with base and clear, which is so much more forgiving. And you don't really think it would be, but pretty much you can lay the base on however you want and then coat it in clear and everything just disappears, and then the clear you can sand and buff. But this single stage urethane, you can't really do that. So how you spray it is how it is. So with the bed, I am going to sand it down with 400 and do one more wet coat on it, and then it should look good. But I went ahead and put it on there just because, and then I stuck the exhaust stack on the other side. I didn't put this one on, but I was planning on shooting this video, that's why I put that on. But I just want to do an update, do a walk around. It's starting to actually take shape, so who knows, it could be 2 more years before it's done. You never know with me. But let's see, I was thinking about with this exhaust, I have a propane tank that was for a truck. It was actually like for a truck that was powered by propane. I was thinking that I would like to mount that in here and maybe use one of these gas doors as a fill point, and then inject propane into the exhaust stack. And since I got this pretty cool guard on here, I think this is for like one of those 60s Corvette Stingrays. I bought it, so I can't remember what it was, but I could conceal the spark plug wire and everything inside of there and have a spark there, and I think the propane would give it a really cool flame. Maybe not, but that's what I was thinking about doing. But you know, this is how it's starting to look. I've got a door here that is painted, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit it with 400 and then coat it once more. And then this front, I was considering painting all this silver too. I've seen a lot of them done like that, and it does look really good, but I think that's something that I will do like way after the fact. You know, like get it all together and see how it looks, and if I feel it needs it, then I'll do that. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot more to show. Look how tall this is though. That's not gonna be easy to get into. Oh, and I bought an 86 Ford F350. That's pretty nice, huh? But as you can see, I have the airline hooked up. And you know what that means. You want to hear them? So I got the green one for the fire truck horn and the red one for the regular horn. Pretty cool, huh? Those lights work too. Oh, the middle one doesn't. Probably just needs a bulb. But now I got to get to work on the rest of the parts, and they're gonna require a little bit of work. You can kind of see on this fender there, it's rotted right there. I did do the rust treatment to try to stop the rust, but I still got to patch metal into there. I don't really, you know what, I guess that's pretty much the worst of it, is just patching those fenders. The hoods are still in really good shape. There's the other door, I gotta get it all ready, and then the door panels, and there's a couple little pieces up there, but all in all, this truck's going along, I guess. So, if you wanted an update, here it is. And hopefully I will start getting a little more time. We're past the 4th of July, so that's really like the big one for me with the porta potties. So now maybe I'll have a little bit more time to get to it. Maybe not, who knows. Headliner still looks good. I was thinking about, once this is all like together, maybe I'll take this seat out and see if someone can recover it in kind of the same material, but I was thinking maybe red. I think that might look good. And I heard about a place that might be able to do it too, so that'll be nice. Oh, I still got to do the tailgate too. That's way over here. No, but since the last video, look at all this concrete I got. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, the tailgate's over there, and I do have to do some work on it because I want to remove the Chevrolet insignia from the back of it, and I was toying around with the idea of trying to find an international insignia to put on there, but maybe I could just do it in vinyl, or maybe I could maybe what I could do is I could paint after the bodywork's done, paint the tailgate silver, and then get the letters for international cut in vinyl and put them on there, and then paint the flat black and peel those off so it would be like a silver international name on the back. I think that'd be a good idea. And the truck leaks like crazy because I didn't put any sealer around the windshields. Generally with this type of seal, you need to pump sealer all around it after you're done, but I didn't do that. I don't think I'm gonna. If it leaks a little, oh well. And then these wheels, there's someone around here that's doing powder coating. They actually have like a big blast cabinet. I was thinking about seeing what it would cost to have them powder coat these in the matte black, or maybe I should think about that, because the wheel and the hub are two separate things. So it'd be just getting this wheel powder coated, and then I have to paint this hub. I mean, I could take that all off, but that's a lot of work. This is the axle right there. You'd have to take these bolts out, pull the axle out, take the bearings out, and then you got this big hub with the drum attached. It's a lot of work to do, because I've had them all off because I did all the wheel bearings in these things, and I did all new brake hardware in there, the wheel cylinders, did all them in there. So I've had these all apart, but I don't know if it'd be worth all that work to get the inner spokes powder coated. But I definitely think the outer spokes would be worth it, because it'd be a little bit more durable when putting these on, because these are, I believe these are called a bud type system here, so this outer wheel fits onto the spoke, and then these big triangular pieces are what clamps it to there. It's also a process when you put these back on, because you have to have it lifted off the ground, and as you tighten each one, you have to spin it around to make sure your wheel's not going like that. So you got to tighten these all down with the same amount of torque, I guess you'd call it. Because if you can sit there and tighten one, tighten it all the way down, and then you go to this one, you tighten it, it'll tighten up, but the wheel will be like that. So you'd have to loosen it back up and then even it out. So there's a bit to learn for people that aren't into these big trucks or these old trucks, these bud type wheels. But yeah, that's it. That's the update. Oh, you know what? I want to add one more thing. So I have the 6.9 International diesel engine, and I've been toying with the idea of putting it in here, replacing this gas engine with another International engine. It's a really good idea, but then that would mean that this truck would be down for a while, because I don't really work fast. And well, it's not that I don't work fast, I just don't have time. I'm typically working 7-12 hour days, and that eats up a lot of my time. But, you know, luckily with the 4th being over, there's not going to be a whole bunch of big party weekends where I need to spend 3 or 4 days dealing with the porta potty stuff. And so maybe, I don't know, it's just something to think about. Maybe it's something that once it's all painted and basically finished, and I have like all my other vehicles finished, then maybe that's something to think about. Maybe. But this Ford out here, this also has a 6.9 international engine. Actually, I'm gonna show something here. I painted everything on the dash there, so it looks better than factory. This is a pretty fun truck. It's in really good condition too for an 86. It took me years to get the guy that owned this to sell it. It just sat in his shed forever. I think he bought it in 2005, and that was it. You know, just bought it and parked it and had plans of getting it back on the road. But, you know, it's same story as everyone. Everyone just runs out of time, or, you know, well, it's probably not really running out of time. It's choosing to use your time wisely. That's usually people's issue. I mean, I know I get backed up on a lot of these projects, and it seems like I'm never getting anywhere in anything, but really I am. I'm probably doing twice as much as most people do. It's just I have probably 4 times as much stuff to do than most people. That's kind of how that's all going. That'll be it. Hope you all enjoyed the update, because I know my other Loadstar project video was pretty popular, so surely some people will enjoy seeing this update. The end.